Hello.
There we go. Got the notification. We're live.
Did you?
Yeah.
We're live.
Take everybody a minute.
We're live and we're alone.
Live and alone. Here comes some people. Just jump from 1 to 4.
Hello. We're about that much early,
Yeah.
but also because it didn't send out a notification earlier.
It didn't
So
at
we
all.
thought, what the heck? We'll just go now.
Well, not totally. We're not totally alone.
Howdy, Heathstead. Mickey Robinson. Hello.
Yeah, it was weird. I don't know. It didn't do the notification today like it usually does. So
I don't know if it's because I just put out another video or
maybe. I'm not
or
sure.
what. Secret
Apple
yard.
yard.
It's like people are starting to filter
Yep.
in now.
Starting to find us.
Hey, Anna.
Trying to see all. Yeah, I heard you had internet issues
Is
today. So
it pixel late teen?
You're a mess. She's having internet troubles today.
I'm sure there's a lot more people on the internet at strange times of the day than normal.
Yeah.
All the video games are going all day, every day.
Everything's going.
I wouldn't think the weekend would be, that
Different.
much different.
Mm-mm.
Except for maybe the people that would be working weekends that can't work.
Maybe.
So maybe that's it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed we haven't. Well, I start to say we haven't seen an issue.
We have later.
But we did in the.
When we're trying to stream something.
Get that out of here.
Yeah, it's like right.
Nice right there. When we're streaming a movie or something, we have noticed a little bit of buffering. But somebody else in the house has always been online at the same time.
Which shouldn't affect
Do
anything because of the internet we have, but sometimes it does.
But I guess it's just congested out there.
We're kind of spoiled with our internet here.
I ain't spoiled. I'm paying for it.
Wow. It's still...
It costs a lot.
Fast.
It is fast. I mean, that's convenient, but it ain't like it's free.
Well, no.
I would call that spoiled.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Anna's family not feeling well? Illness putting kids at home? Or
No, I think
everybody's
she's talking about,
staying at home?
the crowded internet.
Yeah.
Hey, Janet.
Hi, Janet.
We're here.
Yeah.
We're alive. Unrelated. It's just we haven't been on that much other than our lives.
No?
Talk about that in the video we put out earlier today.
Yeah.
So, it's what's been keeping us so busy.
Oh, okay, yeah. Internet's not great. And then high traffic makes it way worse, yeah.
In Maryland.
From Nebraska. It's one state I always said I think I would like to live in. Not that I've even never
You
been
would like
there.
to live in?
I think, because it's still kind of close to our climate, but it's far enough north that when you have winter, people actually know how to handle winter. Because when we have winter, everybody just freaks out and shuts down and it's like dead.
They have
They
winter.
have winter.
We don't have
I know.
winter.
But
They
that
have
wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. If you
I
like
don't actually
corn,
know.
do you like corn?
You can grow anything.
Do you like
Maybe
the
not anything.
wheat fields of Kansas? Because
Kansas
add
is-
about 4 more feet,
And it's corn like that cornfield.
it's green a little longer.
Yeah. Gotcha. That works for me. Yes. We can't speak about things.
Coronavirus. There, I said it. You listening? YouTube?
Stop. He doesn't mind well.
I'll say all the off limits words too if you want.
No.
Why not?
Because be good.
It's a virus that originated in an Asian country. Or in a Chinese area.
Yeah, she was telling you, shh, hush, man. He doesn't play by the
No.
rules well.
It's not that I'm trying to be, I don't know how you want to describe it. I'm not trying to provoke, be
defiant,
provocative or
whatever.
nothing, but I mean, I don't know. Let's just not even go
New
there.
subject.
Yeah. I get tired of all that.
New subject.
People try to twist everything into an agenda.
A thing.
When
Make
it's
it a
not.
problem.
Yeah.
Right. Got all your iceberg lettuce planted today?
Mm-hmm.
Your crunchy water?
It's high in fiber.
Okay.
It's good for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's your money or lost money. Exactly. Hush.
It's true.
Hi, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
Yeah, you guys can handle winter. When winter happens here, everything freezes. Freezes.
It don't even
Shuts
take
down.
a full winter.
It's the thought of a snow. It goes crazy.
A forecast. If Travis Meyer says it's going to get slick, everything shuts down. Yep. And everybody.
Mad dash.
Of course,
to the grocery
everybody's
store.
made a mad dash from the grocery store lately here.
Yeah.
So. Janet loved living in Nebraska. Winters get rough. Calving and minus 30.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's pretty cold.
See, I think I would like it. That's what I said. I've never actually even been to Nebraska,
I've been
but I thought that I would like it.
I've been over it.
Flown over.
Yeah. I was trying to think if I've been through it on the ground, but I hadn't.
Nope. I haven't ever been there.
I
Been
think
to a lot of
Topeka,
states.
Kansas City, St. Louis. I think that's about as far north as I've driven. Anything beyond that would flew.
Yeah.
So
Well, you flew.
Right.
We didn't go up there.
I know that's what I mean. In fact, I'm trying to think. St. Louis, about as far north as I've ever driven.
Maybe.
I think so.
Maybe so.
Stan Guthrie, howdy.
Yeah, I've always said that I'd like to live somewhere where there's an actual winter.
Yeah, as long as they can handle it.
That's what I mean. They know
Yeah.
how. So
Yeah.
the snow and all that's so pretty, and I enjoy it. But here, if you get it, you can't enjoy it. Cause
Yeah, but when I
everything
talk
is
to
in
people on the
November.
phone up in Wisconsin or whatever, they even complain about it.
About the winter, it's
Yeah,
too much.
'cause
Like, nope.
it's that brutal. Sharon's planning this week.
Yeah, what's you planting? I think all we planted this week so far was the iceberg lettuce, right?
That's all we
Planted.
planted. We up potted a bunch.
A lot. All the peppers and tomatoes and eggplant got up potted. So the greenhouse is full.
Mhm. In fact, we had to put heat on out there,
Yeah.
and there's a couple nights this week still that, I don't know, one especially is supposed to get down to 43, I think.
And it's so right on that edge of whether
Well, anything below 55, 50 can
Yeah.
stunt them a little bit and slow them down. So I think it's supposed to be down to 49 or 50 again tonight. So yeah, but I'm not gonna put heat on out there every night. So
Not every night. It wasn't sunny at all today to warm it
No.
up in there.
it didn't get very
If
warm.
it warms up.
But everything's growing good.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw the video come out just a couple hours ago, 3-4 hours ago. I don't know. I just did a little run through of all the stuff growing.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good.
Hey, Josh. He's cooking dinner. Santa.
What are you making?
Yeah. What's for dinner?
We haven't talked about a lot of food in a while.
Not a whole lot. Sharon planted peppers, radishes, and has her covers ready. Yeah, we're going to need
Yep.
covers. Hey, Kira.
Kira,
Long time no see.
it's been a while. Marilyn says don't plant the garden before May.
Yeah, that would be one. We do kind of we have that luxury where we can,
We also have to,
but we have to watch it because we have those cold
yeah.
nights. Yeah.
nachos.
Nachos. That actually sounds good.
It does sound good.
Like just a,
Especially like fully loaded nachos.
yeah.
Where it's like messy.
Yeah.
And even more than the, I tell you what sounds good is more than just like the melted cheddar, but like the cheese sauce, like that kind of,
messy.
yeah, with everything on it.
Yeah.
Cheese, meat, beans, guacamole, sour cream,
Sporting event nachos.
everything.
That kind of like
Like
gooey
don't
mess.
put this on a paper plate.
Right. All right.
So there you go.
Kira's also making dinner. So everybody's cooking dinner.
I bet Kira's not making nachos. Let's
That
see.
would be
Guess.
funny.
I can't guess what she's making.
Well, she's cooking so that Steven doesn't burn the pizza again.
I thought their house was on fire.
All right, we're being mean now.
I haven't seen Steven yet, though. So.
No. Shh.
Black bean avocado quesadillas.
Not too far
would
from
not have
nachos, and
guessed
that sounds
that.
really good.
Yeah.
That sounds very good also.
But what kind of meat are you putting in them?
You don't always have to have meat. I can't convince him of this. Sometimes, it's okay to not have meat.
I don't always have meat in everything. But then I gotta find something to chase.
Then you find something else to eat.
Steven's standing there.
See, no meat. It's okay.
Hey, I actually had to get on the phone with the fire department last night.
We did.
But not for here.
No.
Neighbors just about burnt the garage down.
Oh my goodness.
We thought,
It was
first
huge.
we thought it was, and this was a road over and across the road from that.
Yeah.
We thought it was our adjacent neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
It was so big.
It was.
And then realized, no, it's farther over, and thought, oh, wait, no, I think that's my parents' house.
Yeah.
Thought it was on the side of their house, and then
It was
realized
their
it
next
was
door neighbors.
next door neighbor. They had something catch on fire in the garage and got shoved out in the driveway, but it was at that point, it was between the garage and a vehicle. So it looked like the vehicle was on fire
It did.
to us.
It did.
But I noticed they weren't, and it was after dark, so you couldn't really see very well.
Flames were-
and it's a couple 100 yards away.
6-7 feet high. It was
Oh, it's more than that.
big. Yeah, it was huge.
At that point, I saw their feet kind of going around, through underneath the vehicle, and they weren't acting very frantic. So I had the dispatcher on the phone. I said, "Well, hold on. They're not acting very excited, so I don't think we're getting a good look at what's going on here."
Right.
Turned out that it was kind of an ordeal, but
but
they had it under control.
It's kind of scary.
So, yeah, it's one of those things. Just happened to get I don't even know who saw it first. Was it you or one of the kids?
Audrey saw it. We were both heading outside to look for her cat, who
Yeah.
didn't want to get put up. So we opened
All
the
I
door.
heard was fire.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I actually went back to cameras and looked, and it was pretty impressive even on there.
It was.
But, knowing things, no big deal after the fact. So, wasn't gardening, so,
No. It wasn't gardening. Who cares?
Yeah.
No, everybody's good, so that's fine.
So what have you all been up to?
Yeah.
We kind of updated everybody in the video today. A little
Yeah.
bit.
If anybody saw it,
Yeah.
it's kind of a fun, different video.
Yeah. It was, hey, Bonnie Guffey. Yeah, wasn't a whole lot of talking in that video.
No.
Yeah.
But it's kind of nice. I don't mind that.
Why?
I don't know.
you
No,
gotta do
I wasn't.
Curious, this chat isn't.
Chat
I noticed it got
updating.
kind of
It
stalled
did. It
there
just
for a
kind of
minute.
stopped. I kept looking to see if everything was working.
Looks like maybe it's moving again here.
Yeah.
Maybe. Everybody put something in the chat.
And
See.
tilling, drip tape, and weed barrier.
Yeah, we need to do drip tape and some ground cover.
Out in the tunnel.
Yep.
Yeah.
We may have to wait. I don't know. The way we're talking about doing things, if we left the outside rows and planted down the middle,
Right.
and then bringing ground cover up to that, we can't as long as those plants are there.
Because the broccoli and stuff is
But
still
we
growing.
could plant and put drip tape and then wait. And as soon as we pull those out, then drop that in. So,
Yeah.
Thank you, Sharon. What plant had the yellow flowers? That would have been the
Currant.
currants. Yep.
Yeah. That was the golden currants, I think. Is what
Yeah, they're
had.
golden
Yeah.
currants. Yep.
Thought we were actually going to get some last year. They were buried. They were
Yeah.
looking really nice. And then the birds, within one day, just
Yeah, we may have figured out a way
cleared
to
off.
cover them.
I know.
Where it's at though, we don't have a lot of room to play with because it's right between two beds.
Yeah.
So may have to figure out some way to stake it out, and put some bird netting over it or
Yeah.
something. Shouldn't be too bad.
It's really pretty, though.
Yeah, right now it's lit up. A lot of flowers.
Yeah.
I mean, it almost looks like a forsythia. It's got so much on
All
it.
the yellow flowers all over it. It's really pretty.
Ecocentric.
Thank you, Sharon. She liked our video. I liked it. It's kind of just nice and peaceful is what I meant. I wasn't trying to say anything
To not have to talk. You never be on camera.
No, I just meant watching it. You know,
I did all the work.
It's not what I'm saying.
Oh. You can if you want.
No, I was just saying it was a nice, peaceful video to watch. The music going and seeing all the pretty things growing.
Wow, it's not.
Maybe not.
I wouldn't call it peaceful music.
It's pretty though.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a. See, I've been off since Tuesday was the last day I worked.
Yeah.
So 5 days off. Kind of flew by.
Did it?
Yeah. We didn't get everything done we need to either, but we got a lot done. Yeah, Ecocentric. It didn't send out notifications. We're not sure why.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
YouTube went to a different version of Studio, which is where the back office stuff, and there's some settings that don't exist in there that were in the old style. So it's kind of a pain. Janet says spaghetti bison burger.
Bison burger. Yeah, they're going to be eating bison
Yeah.
for a long time.
I
That's
think
good, though.
She could probably make about 1,000 rounds of that.
Something like that. Yeah, see, Sharon understands what I'm saying.
Started to actually get some footage of her planting, but I thought, we'll just save that.
Yeah.
And then I didn't film it.
Nope.
So we'll have to show you those plants when they're done. Or next time.
Yeah, they're planted. We just got to...
How many were there? 128? Or did you divide any?
I did go ahead and divide them. It filled all but one of the spots.
All but one hole?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So we'll go come put it in there. You drop something else
Just
in there?
one random plant.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, I did win some lettuce seeds recently.
We did.
So we have one spot we could put one lettuce seed.
One of those lettuce seeds.
Where did I get those? I can't remember.
Yeah. From that rigged drawing that happens
Yeah.
every Friday.
Scott says, clicked on the video instead of the live chat. Was wondering why I couldn't talk to anyone. Luckily, it was a short video. What if it's an ad?
I don't know. Well, today's video probably. Maybe that was
Yeah.
the confusion. We don't usually do both on the same day. And
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's true.
right. Yeah, it's a short video.
Yeah, it was
Well, I'm
only
glad you
8
watched it,
minutes.
and I'm glad you're here now. So
Yeah. So that's where you've been for the 8.5 minutes.
nice watching the video.
We could show it here for one.
Ecocentric says they'd like to try bison burger. Bison burger's good.
I used to buy, I was a kid. My grandparents had a place up on the lake and passed they called it a buffalo ranch,
Yeah.
American bison ranch. And they sold meat out of there, a little trade store. They'd stop on the way and buy a couple little steaks and cook them as soon as we got there.
Yeah. That was her favorite story of you. I heard that story so many times.
Yeah.
So many times.
Well, it's only 7 or 8 year old cooking their own bison steak. Of course, had to broil it in the bottom of the oven.
Yeah.
That was the only way to cook it up there.
Sharon
Patty?
missed Karen Steve's live and you won.
Yep.
Yeah, his name that he put on the wheel was hilarious.
Yeah, it was John wins or it's rigged. It's got a funny one.
And then it pops across the screen. John wins or it's rigged.
I didn't bring them in here.
Yeah.
They're in there by my chair.
Patty's been playing in the greenhouse. That's one of my favorite places to hang out.
Yeah, we spent quite a bit of time in there.
The last couple days.
Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
So,
Potting
yeah. We didn't
Hundreds
do the
of-
math.
plants. I don't know. Hundreds of plants.
Both sides of that greenhouse are full.
I did actually do the math somewhere, but I don't remember that paper is.
Each one of those
Because-
trays is 18.
We were trying to figure out.
Well, actually, there's
how many
more than
were-
that because all the extras we put in 2-inch pots,
Yep.
and there's 32 of those in a tray.
Yeah.
So, hey Mac,
So sorry, they're late to get a notification. Nobody
Yep,
did.
I don't
I don't
know.
know what happened.
it's probably why the count's down too.
A little bit
so-
low. Yeah,
but
there was no
that's okay.
notification.
We know we got the special people come looking for us.
That's right.
Yeah, Cross Timbers Ranch raises bison on family brother-in-law. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those big bulls, well, they can get massive.
Yeah. Kira got a notification. I didn't, so I don't know.
I think it sent out the notification when we actually went live, but not ahead of time.
Right.
Yeah.
It didn't even show it ahead of time.
That's what I get for shaving my beard.
Just threw everything
YouTube
off.
falls apart. It's been acting up for everybody.
Has it?
Yep.
Is that the problem?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what you been doing in the greenhouse, Patty? I mean, playing.
Yahtzee?
Our greenhouse work was the peppers, tomatoes, and
eggplant. Yeah. Kept thinking about it. Until we start our fall stuff, anything else we plant is direct.
Yep. We need the potatoes in the ground if it'll ever quit raining long enough to do that. And I need to get the kale out of the way so I can do that.
Repotting, same thing we're doing.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's gosh, you need to get your well, no, actually, I guess you need to start some seed for the herb garden.
I do need to do that.
Because you haven't done that yet.
Right now.
You're a little late.
Yeah.
Better get after it.
It's not. I mean, yeah, it needs to be done, but I was more worried about some of our other stuff that we need to get going first.
We didn't get any moringa planted either. Mm-mm. We were going to do that.
Well, we could still do that. The first year we did moringa, where our trees got 20 feet tall, we didn't plant those. We didn't even start the seed till April.
Yeah.
So.
Scott says uncovered both strawberry patches yesterday. One was covered with leaves, one with wood chips. Wood chips would be a lot more work to get cleaned out.
Yeah.
Ours, we didn't cover it at all this year.
Leaves just fell on it.
Right.
There's a tree right there by it, and it got covered with leaves, and we just left it alone.
Right.
We didn't clean it.
We didn't go in and put a mulch layer on it. We just didn't clean off what ended up on there.
And it's also right up against the house, so it stays a little bit.
There was a lot of mint in there too, so a lot of it just kind of ended up taller and laid on it. So, yeah. So moringa are fast growing once it warms up. It takes a little while to get them up and started. But then once they actually go to take off, then they take off fast. We
planted ours, started them from seed in the greenhouse in April.
Yeah.
We harvested the leaves off of the plants.
First freeze.
So late October, probably, right? November, maybe.
Yeah.
And they were 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
From
and the trunk
seed
was
to 6 months. Yeah.
Every bit that big around.
Where we are, it's an annual. It won't overwinter here.
No. I mean, people say you can cut it down to the ground, close to the ground, and mulch it up real deep, like a couple of feet.
Yeah, I mean, that might work.
And it might come back, but we haven't tried that.
Mm-mm.
Patty needs some moringa seeds.
Does she?
Yep. She's also supposed to get a printout from us. Did you print that out?
I didn't print anything out. I've been... You didn't go where your printer is.
Yeah. Patty, we have some moringa seeds, so we get you hooked up on the food storage stuff. We get you hooked up on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, who can believe March is almost over?
I know.
It seems like it was just March 1st.
Yeah.
This whole year's flying by. Of course, we're all... there's just been plenty to keep our minds occupied, so let's put it that way.
Yep. Eccentric.
Yeah, started perennial herbs early in the winter.
Yeah.
Several are almost too big for the 3-inch pots they're in.
Yeah. I should have started them. We just had other things going on, and that kept getting kind of pushed down on my list.
And we have a good source for herb starts if we, buy local.
If I don't start seeds, I can go get.
And they do. We have a nursery that does curbside pickup now.
Yes, they
Call
do.
them, place your order, pay
Don't
for
have
it,
to
whatever.
get out of your car.
Don't have to get out. Just pull up and they load it up and you're gone.
Yep.
So. Sharon has loofah if anybody wants some. That's something else we haven't started. We do have seed.
It's on our
It's a
chart somewhere.
Yeah, I don't remember if it's a direct sow.
I think we were going to direct sow it, which is why we haven't done it yet. That's like in the next week or two. Over.
I haven't looked at the chart in
We'll have
a little while.
See, because we just put chickens in there. Are we still planning on putting it there?
We
may have to rethink.
We can bridge it from a little farther out up to a couple feet up, and then put it on there and run it up.
Yeah, we just got some new chickens. If anybody hadn't seen in our posts and videos and whatever.
There's how many?
15.
15.
Kira's been babysitting them for us for a little while. Get them from brooder stage to feathered.
Yep. So we made the journey up there yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we thought Steve was going to burn the house down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he burnt the kids' pizza and then went and buy them ice cream. Man,
I know.
Mean dad. Gosh, he sounds like me. Maybe they're eating dinner now.
You think you're safe as you're ringing?
They're probably listening.
Yeah, probably.
She's
just laughing.
What is the days to maturity for
Ooh,
loofah?
it's long.
It's long growing.
I don't remember, but it was really long.
I don't either. It's I think they're at least 120 days.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything handy here with that information. I don't think it's in my market gardening books. Oh, Kira says Steve made them Jell-O shots today, though. Okay, so I threw in the shots, but he made them Jell-O.
Okay. I was like, wait. Do they need a nap really, really bad? Like, these kids are making me crazy.
Quarantine day 5. Dad makes Jell-O shots.
Oh, my goodness. I am looking for... There they are.
April to October or first freeze. So that's more than that.
For what?
That's what Sharon says.
On the loofah? We are direct seeding it at the beginning of April, and I can't see past where...
Oh, well, I don't have the days in there.
Well, I know, but I could have figured it out.
Yep.
But I don't have that much on my...
Brett said that on the Bayou Bash, they hope to make a decision by middle of April.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
which is actually earlier than I expected to hear a decision from them. But I can appreciate that too, because some of those things, you got to think out a little farther,
right.
Planning and all that. So
as of right now, they're keeping everything.
Sharon says 160 days.
160. I knew they were long, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah, and then bring them in to dry.
So right now they're keeping it going as of this moment, and then.
And he said that if they have to cancel it, any vendors who have already paid will get a full refund.
Yeah. So they said if you're interested in being a vendor still, go ahead and
you can get your money back.
Do all of that. And if it doesn't work out, then you'll get your money back. Yeah, unless otherwise noted.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, June 20th sounds so far away, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it's all done. I don't know where it started. I don't think we're getting full and factual information, so we don't know what a timeline really looks like.
Yeah.
So I think unfortunately we're going to be relying on some other areas to see how it goes before we know exactly what it'll look like here. Yep, don't forget bluebird boxes.
That's a good idea.
Yep. We've got to do more because ours
fell apart.
Succumbed to years and years of weather.
We have had them for a long time, and they've been out there, and we need to build more.
He says already got boxes with eggs, and we might be too late.
That's weird.
Janet says she did get a notification. Yeah, and they vine out the loofah.
The loofah.
Yeah. Sharon says doesn't believe the fact either. Yeah.
I don't know if we can, but really know what's going to happen. I'm hoping. I'm just really worried about graduation. All the other things.
Yeah.
Formal dances, all that kind of stuff.
Direct effect.
Direct effect on us.
How will it affect?
I'm saying things that we're going to.
Looking forward to in 2020, the big thing, The oldest is supposed to graduate, so they don't have a commencement. You know,
That will be very disappointing because that's one of those.
There'll always be Baker Creek next year, things like that.
Right.
You know, yeah, you missed it this year, did it next year, but you know,
Can't really
she's
make
not
that
gonna
one
make
up.
that up next year.
Right.
So. Hey, Don Goff.
That's really the only one. I mean, even like prom and things, she may have other formal events in her life, and that's not really that big of it. It is a big deal at her age, but it's not.
Prom is not a culmination of
it's not the only
of years of school.
Yeah.
Some people may think it is, but
Right.
it's not.
The biggest thing, it's just the graduation.
Yeah, I bet there are actually kids that put prom as more important than graduation. I think there's probably a larger number of that than we think.
There might be, I guess.
No, I think there probably is. Because the ones that throw a fit about having to pay $100 for a cap and gown, but they're willing to spend $1,000, $1,500 for a prom dress, that tells you right there.
Yeah.
So it says, still got time to put up the Bluebird boxes.
Yeah.
Actually,
do that.
Gosh, I've still got that picture somewhere. I cut. How many of those did I cut?
I don't know, because it was for a.
It was for a kids event. Mm-hmm. I bet I probably cut the lumber for.
There was
300 of them.
I was going to say there were hundreds. That was a bunch.
Probably 300 got built in a span of it took me several days to cut them all.
Right.
But got them all built, assembled, and out to kids in a 4-hour time span.
Yeah.
The kids were building them.
Kira's kids were running amok.
Yeah, even if they miss commands, I promise they'll never forget the historical moment in history. Yeah, it's
right.
It's quite a deal. I wonder if Steve's running amok too.
I don't know, but all I keep hearing is amok, amok, amok. Who knows that movie? That's all I can hear.
I can hear Kira saying, "Steven, put your pants on."
Oh my goodness. You're never going to get invited up there again.
Sure I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, history when all America started homeschooling. Yeah. Yeah, we've had a lot of people asking about homeschooling and homesteading and everything in the last few weeks.
Suddenly, you guys, we're the cool kids.
Yeah.
We have answers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, and we got a video for that.
We do.
Let me send you a link. We got a video. I could explain it, but here, watch this first. Come back with questions.
Yeah. Yeah. Amok.
Yeah. Hocus pocus.
Yeah. She said next time we stay for dinner, so I guess she will invite you back.
Well, we got to make sure that,
Well, once we can.
How long's that table?
Right. Can everybody sit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharon's watched the movie.
Yeah. And suddenly, corporal punishment and prayers back in school. Yeah.
Yep. And everybody who laughed at my elderberry syrup now wants some.
Yeah.
And
Scott said it's got to be done by football season.
Oh, yeah. We once had very young children too. We understand. Ours are just getting old enough now that it's not always quite as little kid.
Well, and it's okay to yell at older ones to pick up their stuff.
Clean it up.
In fact, they had to clean up the back porch today.
Yeah.
It had become quite the mess.
It had. There was a tent that should have been put up a couple of days ago because we had to pull it down in a big hurry.
3
in the morning.
Yeah.
The two oldest
wanted to stay out in the tent in the yard.
Yeah, they were going to camp out all night.
And they did.
They did until we came to get them because their tent was being lifted off the ground by the wind.
Yeah, they were sprawled out.
Trying to hold it down. No.
It was pulling the stakes out.
It was.
What was crazy, though, is I went back and looked to see how long that had been going on. And when that first wind gust hit and pulled it up, I guess that woke us up. And we were out there within a minute.
We were.
And
it was fast.
Trying to get it tore apart and get them out and get them in. And it was a little bit exciting for 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So. Sharon can't miss football
either. Can't miss your football.
When should I plant out the elderberry plants?
After frost.
Yeah.
Elderberry, yeah, it's spring and fall. Either one is fine. Just wait until it's after frost.
And no, I mean, it would be okay. Because like ours are already growing, but just give them the chance to make the strongest roots you can.
Yeah.
Put them out, and it won't hurt to keep them in a pot or something a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
Patty says, have friends asking more homesteading questions. Don't have enough videos. Send them to folks like us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, send them wherever the most relevant information is.
We've been getting tons of questions lately.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, how do I grow this? What do I grow? What can I grow?
Kara says, maybe your college football team won't suck this year.
You won't hold your breath. So
She must have switched to not watching Arkansas
are they
anymore.
not fantastic?
I think she's still watching Arkansas. That's somebody at work saying that they thought Arkansas would be national champs next year.
I got something in my eye.
I'm not sure what they were talking about, though.
I'm not crying about Arkansas football.
Yeah, you're from Arkansas, too.
I am.
So.
Originally.
So
Carrie's gonna get a lot of questions.
Ecocentric had gusting to 64 mile an hour last night. I don't know what the strongest wind we've had since we put up the tunnel.
I don't know.
We've had some pretty strong winds. It's
Yeah.
held up well.
It has.
I wish I knew exactly how strong, so I can know if I kind of relax a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Razorbacks.
That's right.
But I guess the other night we had a tornado just half hour west of us.
Yeah, I didn't even realize. But
At
still.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
We thought it was the night that the kids were in the tent. But I was like, wait, there were no storms at all that night.
It just got really windy.
It got really
Tornadoes
windy.
getting
It was the night before when we did have storms. A little spin up, just like I said, about a half hour west of us. Lynn saying the elderberry cuttings have a lot more leaf than root. Is going to be a challenge when plant them out. Now, we had some hardwood cuttings we just did for ourselves that stuck them in water for a couple days. A lot of green coming off, just some buds for the roots.
Mm-hmm.
Just went ahead and stuck them in some amended soil and watered them in, and just leave them in there for a while. They're in the greenhouse, so they'll be in there for, I don't know, probably close to another month.
Yeah, probably.
Probably no rush to get them out in the ground.
Right.
Just kind of check them every so often. As long as they look like they're flourishing, then just may have to. Then I've got quite a few in a 8-inch pot. I probably put 9 in there. So I mean they could get a little tangled on the roots once they start growing, but
Yeah.
we'll just work them apart and plant them. So
Hail and tornadoes tomorrow.
slim chance tomorrow night.
I have too much going on already.
There's
We can't
more of a
have
chance
storm
for the
season
hail
at
than the
same time.
tornadoes, and I don't want the hail either with two
No.
greenhouses.
I just don't know if I have the energy to put up with all of this and tornado season. It needs to stop.
Scott Brood says, with TP shortage, looking for quick growing bush that has
Not
large
brush.
soft leaves.
Brush would hurt.
What do you recommend? So, if you can forage and find it, mullein is one of the best.
It's all soft.
It's very soft. It grows in some of the worst areas, so roadsides, stuff like that. What else? Well, so I saw somebody suggesting Swiss chard, but
Yeah,
I thought it's
okay.
kind of glossy.
Oh, it is kind of glossy. You like
But
using the
it
shiny
grows
bit.
pretty fast, but yeah.
Lamb's ear, I've heard
Lamb-
people
yeah.
say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say.
I'm thinking, as long as the water's working,
old bed sheet and
using
wash
water.
like you did, with people who use cloth diapers.
Use water, clean the minimal fabric or whatever to finish the job or whatever. But I don't, unless the water goes out, I can't see us being relegated to plants unless we have to.
Might have to.
So
Just hook up the sprayer hose to your water.
yeah, I saw the deal. Somebody said if you see me out dragging around in the yard,
Mind your business.
Mind your business. Yeah, you're the one that bought the 200 rolls.
Right. Anyone growing red Malabar spinach? Yes.
Yes.
Is a fruit edible?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I
That's
don't
the
think
seed.
The berries, yeah.
Yeah, that's the seed that it
might
will
be.
come back next year.
But those things will stain like
Everything.
son of a gun.
They do.
The leaves are edible.
Yep.
But the berries, if you're just trying to move the stuff around and you bust one, it'll stain your fingers and anything you busted on. So,
yeah.
I don't know if they're edible or not. I just knew the leaves were. She likes them.
I do like them.
They're a little.
Which is funny because I don't like okra.
Yeah.
And it's got the same kind of slimy texture, I guess you would say. I don't know.
Wednesday night shredded the fabric covers on their hoops. That's not good.
No.
Yeah, I don't want a storm season this year.
I know. Let's pick one crisis to deal with at a time.
Rubber glove and water. That's why party locked stock drawer.
I saw the funniest meme, and it was socks going into the dryer, and they said, "Stay together."
Yeah.
Because everybody
yeah.
The one sock.
Buddy system.
Right? Do not get lost.
Yep, lamb's ear, balloons.
Bye, Anna. Thank you.
See you later. Yeah, rhubarb is taking off, but I'm going to use that.
Yeah, I like Malabar. It grows all summer, so it handles the heat where all the other greens.
It
when the other
when
greens
it gets hot.
are done, that is taken off.
Yeah, we actually grow that over. So the chicken tunnel back there around the garden faces south. Has a privacy fence on the north wall of it, and then faces south. So in the winter, it gets that south sun. It's a really warm spot, and they hang out in there out of the north
to
wind.
Stay warm.
But in the summer, it's exposed.
Hot.
It gets really hot. So that's when we grew the Malabar spinach over it.
Yep.
And it shades the whole thing. And the hotter it gets, the more it grows, the more it shades it.
They eat it.
Yep, they'll eat
and then
it.
They eat whatever's coming inside their tunnel area, and then we'll eat the other parts.
Oh, you do.
I will eat the other parts. They won't touch it.
Yeah.
I like it. They don't.
And it goes up over the fence and down, and
yeah,
it grows like crazy.
Yeah, it's good.
It tends to come back.
It comes back.
Last year, it didn't come back as strong as it did the year before.
No,
but
it found a new spot where
Yeah.
it took over the year before. So we may have to plant some more.
Have to see what pops up.
If you want it specifically on the run, we may have to, or on that tunnel, we may
transplant
have to
some. Of course, the blackberries are just about got that whole part of the run covered now. Tired?
I guess. Not really, but
You didn't get out of bed almost 8 o'clock today. 9 o'clock.
I know.
I don't know.
I've been off.
We've been staying up way too late.
Our routine is crazy.
Let's see. Max says, if you supplement your chickens with food like that, does it help to lower the cost of bot feed?
Yes.
It can. It does. It depends. It's almost kind of seasonal too. I've noticed. It depends.
Yeah.
When they're laying, when it's heavy time of year, we turn them out forage and all that, but we've noticed too that you can back off too far on the feed.
Yeah.
And you'll see it. You'll
The
see the
eggs
effect
will
on
drop.
the eggs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've tried to find a happy balance between forage, whole grains, and layer type of feed or whatever to help with the cost, or even switching to grower and supplement with free choice, which is probably what we're going to be doing here soon. With the meat birds and everything, we'll have just one bulk feed, and then give the option for whatever with the other whatever birds.
We're about to be even more the crazy chicken people again.
I will be back up to 100.
Oh, yeah, at least 100.
Yeah.
We have right now 49.
Yeah.
And then we have ordered 50 meat birds that should be here later this week. But they always send a little bit extra.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll cross the 100 mark.
We do a little bit different on the feed. We'll take like scratch or something in the morning and take the birds to where we want them and put feed out on the ground there to get them out of the coop and to where we want them to focus, trying to scratch weeds and, whatever. And then in the evening, give a little bit of feed, get them all, make sure they all come in when we want them to come in rather than waiting for dark. Put a little feed inside the coop, and then they'll come in, close it all up, and do that. So using the feed as a tool.
Do we have chicken care videos? We have a few videos on chickens. Like we did clipping their wings, and we are probably. We haven't really talked about it again, but we've talked about it before. We were probably going to go ahead and do like a meat bird series as we get this next batch, where we really start talking about how we do the meat birds.
Scott says, what do you think the cost amounts to per dozen on your chicken eggs? We could tell you exactly what that is if we take the time to do the math. Huh?
You can do that.
Well, I got to add it up.
I mean, I could do that
we
too.
Track
I don't
it.
want to do
we
that.
track all the feed we buy.
Yeah.
We track how many eggs we collect every single day.
Yep.
So all that. So it's just a matter of going through the numbers and doing that. And it would be if you want to average it for the entire year, or because the eggs are going to be a lot cheaper in the summer.
Yeah.
Because you're getting a lot more of them.
And really expensive in the winter.
Yeah, and expensive in the winter. So, but yeah, we have that. We have every bit of that. So, and we also track how many when we sell them and all that.
Yeah.
And that was the point. So, guys, I like to know, what are we spending on all this stuff? Not that we don't do it to save money, right? Because by far, you don't save that much money homesteading, and you can spend once you have your infrastructure.
Yeah, once
it can, but when you're building it, you can spend however much you want or not, be creative and resourceful and all that, but it's not a way to save yourself to prosperity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lori lost us. Come back.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on.
I know, the internet's acting kind of crazy everywhere, I think.
I should have listened to Anna. I said the C word.
Yeah, don't say that.
I said the illness word.
Stop. All right. They're wanting to get chickens, but need to budget the cost in. So I would say probably they're one of the easiest and probably less expensive farm animals if you want to start with something. But
so if you don't provide any forage and they're closed up in a coop, you're suggested to give 1/3 of a pound of layer feed per hen per day. So you can find out what the local farm, wherever you want to buy your feed, Tractor Supply, things like that, their feed is actually more expensive usually than going to a local mom and pop feed store. So I would go price everywhere and see what they call egg pellets, layer crumbles, whatever you want. See what it costs and figure out what that cost is per pound, not per bag. Because like Tractor Supply, a lot of theirs are 40-pound bags, some are 50-pound bags. And the feed store is typically a 50-pound bag. See what it is per pound. And so 1/3 of that per day per hen, however many you'd want. Do that math. And then I would average it out to, I don't know, maybe, I guess conservatively say you're going to get 150 eggs per chicken per year. I mean,
that's low. Yeah,
that's low.
Definitely
But if they shut off,
right?
If they have molt, if they shut off for winter,
right,
and all that. If you want to be conservative, you can kind of see what it's going to cost you to get an idea.
So they already have a coop, and they can let them forage.
Yep.
So yeah, forage will help for sure.
And you'll just have to adjust your feed rate based on how they behave and perform. So
yeah.
Lori's getting chickens this year.
Yay. We went from wanting 3 to having to get 6 to the crazy people with more than 100 birds at a time. So
several times now.
Yeah.
Ecocentric said just jumping into homesteading from scratch would cost a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of.
Yeah, if you just pull out the magazine and you try to build all of that, it'd cost you a fortune. But if you are willing to work on it a little at a time.
Focus on the tools that you actually use to start. All the, we have a lot of stuff that is kind of specialty, but we've been at it long enough that we're at the point where, we're getting that more specialized stuff, and that's the things we're getting. The tunnel, the broad fork, the cedar, adding solar to the barn, all these things. This isn't first step stuff.
No.
Our first coop we built, just converted part of a little garden shed and built a run on the side. Our garden was 12 by 32 or 40.
Something like that.
It was
huge.
fairly small. We were on a very small city lot. Mm-hmm. Started with the 6 birds. And that we didn't get the birds for quite a while. We've been gardening for quite a while.
Right.
We didn't call any of it homesteading.
No.
Even when we started out here, it took a while before we kind of really qualified it within ourselves of homesteading. Everything you look at says, homesteading is this and this, and and I don't know. It took a while before I realized that it's the intent is homesteading, not what does yours look like.
How qualified are you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And once you decide to do it and you start doing something, you're doing it.
You're doing it.
Yep.
Yeah, it would take several years to get it full. Yeah, it would. I mean, if you're going to do it, not even costs, but also just keeping the stress level down.
Yeah, don't ever compare what you're doing to somebody else. Don't compare it. Now you can look at somebody else and say, that's the route I want to go, and I'm not there yet, and start working that way. I mean that's what you should do, right? Yeah. Establish what do I want from my homestead, and what do I need to do to get there.
Yeah.
Don't ever compare that whole. They're more of a homesteader than I am,
right.
Because somebody can do it full time, and you can only do it on weekends because you even work too late during the week to be able to do it.
Right.
That's not what it's all about. So Scott says watch auctions, Facebook, Craigslist for tools. Yep.
Yeah.
And an old shovel digs just as good as a new shovel. Mm-hmm. So as long as it's got a handle.
Right. Handle's important. It makes it easier. Homesteading's the attitude of self-reliance and keeping a home. Yep. And that looks different for everybody too.
Yep. Yeah, I mean you can homestead in an apartment in downtown New York.
You could.
I mean, if you truly treat it as an attitude, where you can grow stuff on the balcony or in the windowsill or whatever. Being a little more creative with the way you cook your meals and the buying ingredients rather than processed box stuff, and it's learning that self-reliance. So.
Yeah. And then you don't have to be one of the people fighting on the bread aisle for bread because you know that you can use flour.
Just walk by with flour.
Salt.
I got yeast at home in the freezer because I already knew I could store it in the freezer.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, I've made one trip by the store kind of since all this got kind of ugly. It was several days ago. I couldn't believe. But, yep, that's kind of where we are. Hopefully, if there's any good that comes out of it, people
just start being a little more
kind of recognize, how easily impacted they are by an upset of the day-to-day.
I was talking with my dad about it and saying that he's talking about just the fear, and I was like, well, if you have knowledge, you have less fear.
Yeah.
If you know how to survive without someone else taking care of you, you don't have to be quite as afraid.
Yeah, even if you don't have what you need right then.
Yeah.
You know how little you actually do end up needing to just, if it's a pure survival situation.
Right. If you know how to
food, shelter, water.
Grow your own food or find your own food or cook your own food.
And the food can wait.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't really eat much bread because of this one.
Yeah. Times like this, you want to do all the things people tell you can't do or you just can't make happen. So.
That's how I was the other day. I was wanting to go get some, not even because I was wanting something specific, but because I knew that I needed to stay here instead of going somewhere.
You were supposed to bake some bread this weekend too.
I was supposed to. I made biscuits.
What time is it? You still could.
Please.
See, I influenced you into making biscuits.
So?
I tried on the bread.
Biscuits are faster and easier. They're 20 minutes and
I bet if I'd asked Kira, she'd made me bread.
She probably would. I can make you that kind of bread easier than the, well, I wouldn't say easier.
It's time.
Yeah.
You probably don't want to start it now. It's going to be too late.
Guess it'll take several hours.
All right, Sharon. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. I says could lose a couple of pounds cutting back on hers. Yeah, I thought the same thing. But
But then we keep making pie because we know how.
Yeah. Got a lot of sugar stored up.
Actually, not as much as you might think.
No.
We have plenty of other stuff. But
So what happened? We made apple pie last week.
Mm-hmm.
You made some brownies.
Yeah.
What are you making tonight to go with coffee?
I don't know about that.
Nothing?
We need to kind of back off some of the extra baking.
Well, what can you make that's not baking?
That's not the point. Listening while eating, Broussards. Hello.
Well, what are the Broussards having for dinner? Don says have land but live in an apartment. Doing quail, meat rabbits. Yeah. Let's see. I bet Brett's having roast.
I think he's having roast.
Let's say roast.
John's trying to guess what everybody's eating tonight.
I'm gonna miss that one.
Not working. His guesses aren't coming out.
He'll probably say, "Hey, we're having roast."
You think so?
No.
No.
Even if he was, I don't think he'd say he was now.
Nope. Abby made chicken pot pie from scratch.
There you go.
See, more of that. You know how to cook, so you don't have to be so scared.
I've looked all over the store and I cannot find scratch anywhere. I found it at the feed store, but not the grocery store.
That's gross. I mean, it's not.
I can't imagine a chicken pot pie crust made from scratch. You got, what all's in there? There's Milo, millet, there's corn.
Stop.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was going to make sure they're eating good.
What if you got to run through the mill first?
You probably. Oh my gosh. You're a mess. Chicken pot pie sounds good.
Yeah.
Guess I could do that one of these days.
Yeah. We got more chicken coming. So.
We do.
They had frozen pizza.
Matt cooked.
Matt cooked dinner. I could tell you not to ask about how to cook frozen pizzas. Kira, you still in here?
Still listening?
She's probably got her phone set over there and just volume up.
Yeah, so they can hear you being rotten.
Yeah. I haven't cooked in a while.
You haven't cooked in a while.
We had a cabbage thing for dinner tonight.
It was good.
What all was in it?
Ground beef, cabbage, rice, tomatoes. That's it. Cajun seasoning. Like Creole seasoning.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It looked like it probably made a lot. I didn't see that.
Oh, and onion. Yeah, I made a lot. We have plenty of extra.
I noticed that.
It's one head of cabbage.
There was a whole bunch of cabbage before we started.
Yeah, it was one head of cabbage. Filled the food processor completely full.
Yeah.
Just shredded that up. A pound of hamburger meat. 2 cups of rice. Diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, and onion. That's it.
And seasoning.
Yeah. That all sounds better than frozen pizza. I haven't had frozen pizza in a long time because we started making homemade
crust and sauce and
stuff.
So. Haven't made homemade mozzarella in a while, but the yield's so low on store-bought milk. So
it's so much work. I mean, I can and I could. And if we had a good dairy source, it might be more worth it to me to do that. But it's just a little effort for a little bit of cheese.
This reminds me of that old commercials on. I got my knee slapping and Mama's got her cabbages. the settlers.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. We have way more spaghetti than we should this time of year because it cooks.
I was actually going to start a big pot of beans before we left yesterday and forgot to. We got kind of rushed getting out of here.
Yeah.
Trying to get everything that we need to get done. And it's like, darn.
Yeah, we have lots of those days where we eat breakfast and get outside and get busy. We work right through lunch and about 6 o'clock everybody's like, I am starving. What's for dinner?
Yeah.
I have no idea. So let's see what we can throw together really quick.
First time cabbage dish.
Yeah. It was pretty good though.
Yeah. And it's almost 7 o'clock already.
It is. It's gone fast. Let's see how our child survived work.
Yeah.
She's working at one of the worst places to work right now, I think. One of the I mean, there's definitely worse places to be going through things, but
very busy. So. Yep. So no frozen pizza tomorrow. What are you gonna make?
No, I don't know. I haven't planned that far ahead yet.
I thought you were gonna do homemade chicken pot pie.
Oh, I could.
Scott had 4 loads of horse manure dropped off. Grain truck size today.
Wow.
Forgot about the smell. They just probably posted the news much there on him. Yeah, especially if it's not. Especially if it's not very aged.
change the train of thought. They won't be so worried about the news.
Yeah.
You're like, what
just tell them you brought the news to them. It's a big pile of.
That's hilarious.
That stuff.
Right. Big pile of news. That's funny. We had not that smell exactly going on, but hot greenhouse with feather meal the other day. If you guys have never smelled feather meal,
it's stout.
Oh, wow.
It's worse.
It's definitely one of those.
It's worse than the fish emulsion.
It's bad.
Yeah.
And doing it in the greenhouse was intense.
Well, that's why I took it outside to mix it in, because if you really stir it up,
that stuff is bad.
Yeah, but it works.
Great for the plants, just, stinks.
Yep.
Really bad.
Well, you have anything else for this week?
I don't even know what we're doing this week. I need some kind of routine back, so we're going to have to figure out our own new routine.
I can make you one.
No.
Why?
Because
I'm good at making schedules.
Yeah, but you leave out all the other things I have to take care of, too.
But you got to work those in the gaps.
There's no gaps. There's no gaps when you're around. There are none. You don't leave gaps anywhere. And then no one has clean laundry. So.
Yeah, there's dirty clothes laying on the floor over here. I'm not going to show you.
Don't have time, no.
So. Yep, let's talk about prepping. Actually, we're kind of wrapping up.
Yeah, he wants to make a chart. No.
Chore chart.
No.
Can't call it that one. It's for the wife. It's a to-do list. Not even that.
Yeah.
How about it? Keep yourself out. No.
No.
So, we'll work on that.
Make yourself a chart.
Yeah.
Make yourself
Tell you what, I'll work on that.
Trouble.
I'll work on that tonight while you're baking something to go with coffee.
I don't think
How about that? Sound good to y'all?
No.
Sounds good to me. How about some more of those lemon brownie things? Those are pretty good.
His lip might be a little fatter next time you guys see him.
By the end, the beard will be back. You won't be able to see it. So.
Oh my
God. All right, yeah. I think we're probably going to call it a night. So.
Now I want the lemon brownies.
See? That's all I got to do. Mark that one off your list. We'll make lemon brownies. Make the coffee while you're at it.
Yeah.
All right. If y'all didn't get a chance to watch the video come out today, go check it out. It's a nice little view of everything going on. So
yeah, I'll make you a chart. Leave me alone.
I'm getting lemon brownies. I don't care.
Maybe.
All right. Yeah, go check out that video. Turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought it kind of took a little while to put together. It's kind of not the normal flow one. So it's pretty good. But yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Maybe next week YouTube will act right, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
so I know everybody had a little bit of an issue tonight. So
get all those. Yeah, now to go make dessert. See, now you make everybody want dessert.
Yep.
Give him the recipe.
All right, y'all have a good evening, a good week, and be sure and keep yourself abreast of the situation, whatever you know, and go out there and gain some knowledge this week. Otherwise, so
right.
Yep. So I guess we will see you all next time.
Bye.